Elizabeth Atim. I am 15 years old. As I grew up with my mom, and she left me with 8 years. But in my nursery level, during my kindergarten theory, I made a speech. My mom could not pay me. Then a certain teacher from Hope Junior School in Moro District picked me up from there, from primary 1 to primary 7. And in my primary living education, when I sat, I got a 6, but I had no one to continue me because my mom passed on. I was left with my aunt. My aunt could look for money to feed us, not to take responsibility like health and education. So I stayed home. 2021, a certain teacher from Abaxid allowed me to go and school there, but he asked me if I was possible to get my requirements. By then it started well, and there were no way I could buy my requirements. So that's why I stopped, and I stopped in Senior 2, second term.
What was that amazing poem that you made during your kindergarten that got you a bursary through your primary 1 to 7?
I remember, I was young, but I remember the speech my teacher gave me was about Africa, my motherland.
Do you remember anything about it?
Right now, I can't remember.
Can you try to figure out something?
Was all about the beauty of Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you tell somebody? No, but before we go through that, how did you hear about Lango Development Forum sponsorship?
I heard from radio.
Which radio was that?
Radio Unity.
So what has been your intention?
When I heard that they were responsible in paying the fees for the needy,
yes,
and orphans, I really want to study. That's why I made up my mind to go and look for it.
We didn't talk about your father.
Actually, I never saw my father. I don't know how he looks, and no one never narrated for me about my father. I grew up with my mom, my aunt. Anyone that can have mercy, that is willing to take care of me or to pay me fees. I just want the help because I want to see my future. I want to stay somewhere. Lango Development Forum, I want you to help me through education because I'm so ready to make it up to that point. You are willing to stop.
What do you want to be when you finish your education? What do you want to become?
Actually, I want to be a clinical officer.
Medical officer?
Yeah.
You want to be a doctor?
Yeah.
A medical person?
Yeah.
Congratulations, because I see it in your eyes. You'll make it. Yeah?
Thanks. My message to anyone going through this like me, I wish you go back to school and you be educated. Without education, you won't develop in this world.
Okay.